Okay, hi everyone. So Edwin here from LBRD. So basically today we are having Michelle from Sixth Senses Aromatics here. So basically, as you know, recently the COVID-19 virus has actually wreaked quite a bit of havoc in a lot of businesses, and so we have actually kind of approached many different SMEs to do an interview on them on how they do change their business strategies basically. Okay, so Michelle, thanks for your time. So basically I want to yeah, welcome. So basically we want to ask you perhaps of course relevant to today's topic is like how has actually this COVID-19 virus has affected your business so far?
It has sort of affected the business at present because there were a lot of plans that I initially wanted to do.
Okay.
Like, for example, setting up my own retail store, conducting workshop for classes corporate, and then because of this, right, all these projects and plans have to put on hold. So at the meantime, I have decided to just embark on online and word of mouth, in order to sustain the business.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So then maybe you can tell us a bit more on I mean, of course, how I got to know you is actually through one of the activities organized by the People's Association for this DIY hand sanitizer class.
Yes.
So basically I just want to ask you to share with us like why did you decide to so-called take up this assignment, like I mean, like everybody will be thinking like, oh, what's in it for you?
Okay, actually I was approached by the one of the neighbors who stays around my vicinity.
Okay.
And then so she was suggesting would I be keen to do a hand sanitizer class for the residents. And to me, I think it's beneficial because basically I'm sharing something I know to the resident as well as contributing back to the society. And during that period of time, hand sanitizer was also a scarce commodity. People were scouting for it.
Yeah.
So, and I happened to have some supply. So, and then I spoke to the RC person, and then when I had enough bottles and the products, right, I was able to conduct a workshop.
Okay.
Yeah, for the residents.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just curious, how many workshops have you done for? Was it only one time?
For that resident, yes, it was one time because actually there was planned to do a disinfectant spray workshop, but because of the severity subsequently, so everything was put on hold.
Okay.
So so in fact I also had plans to do other workshop elsewhere. It was also put on hold.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see. So basically, then maybe you can share a bit more with us about I mean, how you actually got started on this thing. I mean, I believe maybe previously you were doing actually something else, right? So yeah.
Yeah, actually I was working full time in some corporation. Then on and off I was very into making my own products, and I used to have my own massage oil blends, body wash blends, and I used to start making soaps. So I did a lot of soap making previously. Then because I'm really into the body health and mind industry and in the body wellness industry, so I actually took on a aromatherapy diploma course from NAHA and IFA and get myself certified so that when I do my blends for sale, right, at least I'm in a better position to advise what are the safety guidelines for using certain essential oils, which is more for the health and safety reasons for the public.
Okay, so maybe Michelle can enlighten us, like because for laymen, I believe some of our viewers out there, right? I mean, they will not know that aromatherapy is actually something that needs certification. So maybe you can share with us like how, maybe not how to get the certification, but rather, so what's this certified aromatherapy is all about? Like, what sets you apart from some other layman people, you know, just basically blending essential oil?
Okay, actually this course is a very intensive course where we really get into learning the body system, the different body system like the anatomy. So we learn the respiratory system, the lymphatic system, everything from the body, the skin to as in looking at the overall health and looking at the person on a whole. So, and that's part of it. And the other part is we learn how each essential oil are cultivated and how they are being produced in the different countries, and also the different benefits, properties, the do's and don'ts, the contraindications of the different essential oils. So we actually went through a full course really to learn each and individual essential oil, and also we learn how to dilute, what's the proper dilution percentage, and for our essential oil, it's not supposed to be ingested. We cannot consume them. And we also learn how to, the safety guidelines. So these are some of the things that is part of the course. And we also had to do a lot of case study, getting real people involved and understanding their issues so we can learn how to treat, see what proper treatments if possible. Yeah, we are not medical profession, just to highlight this. So we don't diagnose. Yeah, so we will just suggest the appropriate treatments for any issues that they face.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. So coming back to the workshop that you actually done for this People's Association, right? So
Yes.
how was the response? I believe the response was pretty intense, right?
Yeah, because it was only blast out in a span of 5 days. So considering the number of days that was being marketed and promoted, right, there were about 5 to 6 sign-ups. And it was very good because at that point in time, a lot of people were already very fearful already and they didn't want to mingle. So, and we had a few walk-ins, and so at the end, it was quite a good turnout, as well as the residents were asking quite a very good stream of questions. At least they wanted to know how different is my hand sanitizer compared to the ones that they are buying from outside. Yeah, so they learned some of the properties of the essential oils that were being put into the hand sanitizer.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. Okay, so we have the privilege today to actually get Michelle to do a simple demonstration of what she has done for the Bishan RC. I can't remember which one is it, but yeah, she done it for the Bishan RC. So she actually did a workshop on this DIY hand sanitizer. So today we are privileged to actually ask her to spare some time to actually demonstrate for us, for our viewers once again. So yeah, so Michelle, please.
Okay. So what I have here is a prepared hand sanitizer base with no essential oils.
Okay.
So the ingredients inside this hand sanitizer base is 70% denatured alcohol. Okay, why 70% is because of the 70% ethanol is considered effective in killing germs.
Yeah.
So it has to be a range from 60 to about 95%. So we use 70% because that's the most effective. And there's
Sorry, interject. What's denatured alcohol?
Denatured alcohol is alcohol that has been fermented from starches.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they are not fit for consumption.
Okay.
So it's not the same as what you are drinking alcohol outside.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and it's very different in terms of the selling point, because this one is very different from commercial alcohol that you see from outside.
Yeah.
Like some of them just claim it's rubbing alcohol.
Yeah.
For us, we strictly use 70% denatured alcohol
I see.
and water. Glycerin. Why glycerin? It's also known as glycerol.
Okay.
That is very good for moisturizing the skin.
I see.
And also, lastly, a thickener.
Okay.
So that when you open and use it, right, it's slightly thickened, not like liquid.
Okay.
Yeah. So this base itself is not available in the market. You just have to source it from a reputable supplier.
Okay.
So basically, the caution message is try not to make your own hand sanitizer with any ingredients that you have at home.
Okay, do not try this at home.
Yeah. So so my hand sanitizer will have 3 essential oils that I use.
Okay.
First one is tea tree.
tea tree?
Okay, why tea tree is reputable for having antiviral and antibacterial properties.
Okay.
Yeah. And lavender, similarly, lavender is the mother of essential oil, so it's also reputable for antiviral and antibacterial. And lastly, I added a citrus, which is sweet orange.
Okay.
Sweet orange has the chemical constituents that has properties for antimicrobial and antibacterial.
Oh, okay.
So with these three add together, it will give you a very nice smelling hand sanitizer.
I see.
And in terms of the number of drops, this is a 120 ml hand sanitizer.
Okay.
So I'm only using about 24 drops in total, which equals about 1%.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. 24 drops. Is it like a precise ratio or
It is a guideline. You can actually use 0.5%, you can use 1.5%. So I choose to use 1%.
I see.
So what I'll do is I have this base already. Okay, I'll just leave it open and I'm going to drop in probably it's up to you. If you like the smell of orange, you put in more orange. If you dislike tea tree, you can put in lesser of that. So I will just put in total I need about 24 drops.
Okay.
Yeah, so I can actually have like 8 drops each.
Okay.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So that's tea tree. Then I have lavender. Another 8. It's about there.
Okay.
So with these 3 oils inside this beaker, I'm just going to shake it very lightly,
Okay.
and just to ensure that they mix well together.
Okay.
So once this is done right, I will just pour into this base. Okay. Then that's done for the hand sanitizer.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'll just do a simple shake just to mix them well.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is a completed hand sanitizer that you can actually use.
Okay. So
Yeah.
so for our viewers out there, if they would like to purchase this, they can actually get it from your online store.
They can
Am I
actually go to my Facebook,
Okay.
Sixth Senses Aromatics.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
and they can actually send a message that they want to buy.
I see.
Or they can actually find me in Lazada. I'm also available there.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So besides the hand sanitizer, maybe you can just walk us through just a few of the more newer and the popular products that are you are actually so called the best selling best seller so far.
So far, okay.
I understand there's some spray that you actually wanted to do, right? Just now you mentioned.
Yeah, this is the alcohol spray.
Okay.
So this spray is using isopropyl alcohol, IPA, 70% IPA. So this is also useful for cleaning handphone or hard surfaces. So recently there has been studies from the press to say that handphones is the most dirty.
Yeah.
So usually what I do is we'll just spray some on your cloth and then just clean it on the surface of your handphone. Leave buttons, doorknobs, computer screen. Yeah. So hard surfaces I usually use this.
Okay.
So and it's also alcohol. It's just that this is using IPA, isopropyl alcohol.
Okay.
Yeah, and this is don't really recommend for the hand because in future you might have problems like respiratory because you are breathing a lot of all this alcohol.
Because it's a spray rather than
the ingredient.
Oh,
Using
okay.
IPA.
Okay.
Yeah, you can read that it's 70% IPA.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay, if you guys can see, yeah, the
So there's 70% IPA, 30% water. Yeah, and
the IPA that I know can be consumed. That's the only IPA I know. Okay.
Yeah, so basically this is the hand sanitizer for hand. This is for the hard surfaces.
So this is the same thing.
It's the same thing. It's just that I haven't labeled it. Yeah.
Okay.
So I can do a label later.
Understand.
So there are basically 2 sizes. One is 50 ml, one is 120 ml, and this
Okay.
is the 80 ml.
I I see.
Okay, on top of that, I also have hand wash
Yeah.
that has lavender and peppermint,
Mm-hmm.
and also another range, sweet orange and tea tree.
Okay.
So these are very moisturizing. So
Yeah.
basically, if you are back home, you're recommended to wash your hands with soap,
Yeah.
and water. So
Okay.
I also have this range,
Okay.
and then body lotion also suitable for the hand.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, sorry, out of curiosity, so I was just wondering, right, do you have to actually do all this blending in a controlled environment or something like that, or you can just do it anywhere at home, or
All my products and bottles are, as in my bottles are sterilized,
Yeah.
so they go through sterilization.
I
But
see.
for blending of essential oil, right, you don't need. You can actually do it at your place, but just make sure that the equipment, your hands are sterilized and wash cleans, and everything is in proper. Don't contaminate it. Yeah.
sorry, I jump back towards the COVID-19 situation, right? So, do you actually face any issues procuring like bottles, your ingredients whatsoever due to the COVID-19?
Yes. Initially, right, in mid of February,
Okay,
yeah, we had a
Which is
lot of
quite
problems.
recently.
Yes, we had a lot of problems sourcing for bottles
I see.
because most of the bottles are out of stock,
Okay.
and also the sources of the hand sanitizer base. So
see.
every time I got to wait for the new batch, which will take few weeks.
I see.
Even the bottles also you can't get the size that we want. Even sometimes you might even have the bottles, but you don't have the top.
Yeah, the nozzle.
Yeah, the nozzle. They might just give you the spray pump, which is not suitable.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, can. Okay, so basically, that will be about all. So this is not. Just now you were introducing this to me. This is not,
that I spray every day.
but it's not but it's not sanitizing effect, right? It's more like
It's a
some kind of
protection.
like moisturizing.
No, it's
Oh,
protection
oh,
to
okay.
because the essential oil, there are 5 essential oil in this mist. Sweet orange, lavender, tea tree, thyme, and cinnamon. So they actually help me to
Okay.
boost up my immune system when I go
Okay.
out. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's basically a mist that I spray to my whole body.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can.
So and I also have this anti-flu and cough blend that I drip 1-2 drops on tissue paper, and then I will put it cover on my nose with a mask before I go out.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. So, actually, for our viewers out there who are actually keen on products that are actually how will I put it, like wholesome, encompasses all angles other than sanitizing itself, and also is a wellness effect. You guys can actually go to check out Michelle's Facebook page, right? Yeah, Sixth Senses Aromatics. Yep. So that will be all. So thank you very much for your time, Michelle. Cannot shake hand. Yeah, okay. So that's it for me from Little Big Red Dot. So I will see you guys in our next video. Okay, bye bye.